So it's not a surprise that every year Apple comes out with new hardware. This year they decided to do a soft release of the new iPad Pro and baseline iPad updates. Now I say soft release because we didn't get a full keynote this year for these new devices. Instead, we got a video posted to their YouTube channel talking about all the new updates that these iPads had to offer. Now while all these updates are really cool, this again isn't what I was really interested in. What I was actually interested in is the fact that they were editing the video on the iPad and it looked pretty good. So after seeing all these clips, they finally announced at the end of the video that they're bringing Davinci Resolve to the iPad. Now I've tried to edit on the iPad before and use apps like LumaFusion, iMovie, and Adobe Rush, but honestly those apps were not good enough for me to stop editing on my computer and to edit on my iPad. But now, with this new app that they were showing, I was very interested because it looked like it could do what I needed my editing program to do on the go. Now at this moment, all I know is that this will not be a full out version of Davinci Resolve on the iPad. If you look at the video and if you look on their website, you see only two tabs once you're in the app of Davinci. You see the editing tab and you see the color grading tab. And to be honest, I really don't think you need much more than those whenever you're editing on the iPad, because I'm assuming that they're going to make some type of workflow for you to continue your edit on your computer later. And so if you're working on this small screen, then really you just need to cut your footage together, and you can also do some basic color grading just to make sure that your images are looking right whenever you're editing them on the go. So when I saw this, I thought of a few different scenarios. Whenever I'm on an airplane, I'm editing on this huge computer right here, which is great because I have a lot of power on the go. But whenever you take off, you have to put this away in your backpack, which means you have to pull the backpack from under your seat, stick this guy back in there, zip back up your backpack, and then slide it back under your seat. But with this new iPad, it's actually small enough to where right before you take off, all you have to do is slide it in the seat pocket in front of you and then pull it right back out. Continue your editing until you're about to descend, and then put it right back in, and then take it back out whenever you're waiting to get off the plane. This is just going to be a much better solution for editing on the go. But as of now, you can't download the app because I've already checked, and I'm also not sure if they're just going to make this app only compatible with the new iPad. Right now, all I know is that Davinci Resolve is going to be on these new iPads, and if I have to buy a new iPad to get Davinci Resolve, then I'm definitely going to do that. Now, of course, there's not much info out yet, which means that I'm going to be making a follow-up video once this is actually out and available for the public, and then I'm also going to be doing some editing tutorials and etc. So if you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead and click over here to do that. And if you guys are interested in some editing tutorials in Davinci Resolve, then go ahead and check out this video right over here.